Welcome back to the channel. We are back here on the offensive side of the ball in the Detroit Lions playbook. We're going to be in gun tight today. We're going to come out and bench switch here. We will just match with just regular nickel formation here. And I really like this gun tight scheme. No motion out of this, but I just really like this variety of passing plays here. So first two we're going to start off with here are bench and bench switch. So bench is ran with the outside guys running out routes, and then the inside receivers running corner routes, and then bench switch is just the opposite. Outside guys running the corners, inside guys running the outs. So I kind of like to have one of them in my audibles, and then I'll kind of come out in the other one, and then you can kind of switch between them and kind of confuse your opponent that way with bench and bench switch. So kind of get good man beaters. Obviously that was on a linebacker there. So, but I mean, you can kind of work those matchups as well with between the difference of the two here. So like that was with the inside guys running corners here, kind of the outside guys. Obviously, don't throw a pick to the other team. Don't throw it directly to the other guy. But yeah, here like rotate down into the other ones. Maybe we'll run like the inside tight end here on a corner. Get it to the flat as well. So obviously, I mean, in game, you're gonna want to work between the two here. I mean, maybe a safety dropping down right gives you the idea to run one or the other. So bench switch. I feel like everybody's kind of ran that. You can put your running back out on like a option route or something like that. Option route is kind of my favorite route if you do want to put the running back out. But often nowadays, everybody running man blitzes, you do want to keep 6 in a lot of the time. So bench switch. Touch on the run game here. Halfback sweep is nice because you don't have a pulling guard. I don't really like to have pulling guards. I just feel like they're so inconsistent once they get in space, and they just dumb out a lot of times. So you run the zone scheme here. You can still kind of cut it up like you see there. I mean, still pick up 4 or 5. A little bit tough with these slower guys and regs, but and now we're going to run right into a blitz. But you get the idea with, you still have kind of cut up there and whatnot, but you have the idea to bounce that out with the run game. And again, zone run scheme as opposed to these gap schemes with guys pulling just in the game. I just feel like it's not as successful. So, but I do like the run game out of here, especially if you can get it blocked up. Maybe you put your best 2 blockers to one side. Maybe you have 2 tight ends you really like on your team. Put those to one side, and you can kind of have the run game be mainly to, and you can see you can break out the run game even just with receivers over there. So yeah, it's a good run game. It's not a bad run game out of a formation that you're trying to throw the ball down the field anyway. But the next one is going to be, I really like these option routes here from the inside guys out of this PA slot options here. And remember, it is a PA, it is play action here, so you do want to block your running back if you don't want that. If you don't want that action here, and you can absolutely run this stock here, but if you don't think it's just going to be cover 0, so like the St. Brown and Zylstra there, I probably butchered my man's name there, but they're really good against man. They kind of settle down against zone, they break off against man. So they get a really nice animation a lot of the times here, and we'll just kind of leave them both here. And you can see creates a lot of space. That's even a tight end there on well, I think it's Eric Rowe maybe on a safety there, but yeah, I do like the animations that they get on that. But if you're not facing like a cover 0 look and you don't think you're necessarily going to have to beat man, but you still want one of them out there, you can put this backside receiver here on just a streak, and Chark here on the post route is going to be working the middle of the field as well. St. Brown now working that. You have Dagger on the left side of the field with St. Brown clearing out. Williams coming underneath of that, and then you still have your man beater in that little option route, and the post route going over the top. And there, I mean, I should have not thrown that. That was where you throw the post route. I don't know what happened in my brain, but let's run that again. That was almost like a clear out. And this was good. We had it blocked up here. This was almost a clear out for this post. I mean, you can just see all the space underneath for the post route. That was a big play. That was a big play that I missed there, personally. So that was not on the scheme. That was on. And here you get middle field open. So yeah, I mean, you'd love to throw that post out there, and that's back-to-back picks. That's tough. That's tough. This is everybody just clicked off. We are trying to work that middle of the field here. If you have like hot route master as well, putting St. Brown on like a post or a corner route is also great. Here we're still trying to work that middle of the field. We get like man coverage. Finally, we do hit it against man coverage. We are wrapping that in around on that backside as well. Here against cover 3. See if we can't hit that in route maybe. And no, we cannot, but that's tough. That's noodle arm golf, man. That's just noodle arm golf. Everybody did pretty good locking down as well there. Once you see its man coverage, I should have saw man coverage. I mean, even that's good. I mean, but if you lead that ball back, and kind of pass lead it like, what would that be, like 9 o'clock, pass lead that like all the way to the left and kind of stop them, that would be a completion as well. So PA slot options, and again, I mean, you can absolutely just block this up just in case you get man coverage. You see man a ton. I mean, not bad, right? Zones, that kind of pulls them up as well. Click on, I mean, hopefully you have a throwing ability that makes it a little bit less close as well. Helps a lot with just kind of seeing down the field here. Looks like a cover 2 look. Pulls this curl here, pulls to the guy that's supposed to be where that is. I mean, even if you wait on this too, I mean, on the right here, this Williams route, I mean, he might even come across here, super fast guy. So you are trying to create space down the field here, with clear outs, with these little underneath routes. I mean, yeah, like there, settle down in the middle of the field. Finally, we actually do hit it. And it just clears out a lot of space. I mean, really good slot options. Like, a ton of stuff you can do with it. Push the ball down the field, or just have these little check downs with still, I mean, a post and stuff going down the field here. All right, and the last one we have here is drive, halfback, drag. So we're going to be looking at, on the left side of the field, we're just going to be looking at obviously running drive here, with the running back just coming out, kind of creating like a little check down as well. We'll block the running back just for simplicity here. And then on this one, we are going to have DJ Chark running kind of an inside burst and then out. And then we're going to have the tight end running just a sort of an inside burst and then run to the seam here. So we'll sort of run this here. And you can see that inside burst, if Goff does put it on, and we did have Williams on the drag as well, coming across the field. But you can see that inside burst on that out route by DJ Chark is going to create a ton of space. I mean, you can really just work drive too. I mean, that's a really good concept. Kind of makes the user pick one or the other, makes him pick sort of the St. Brown route or the Williams route. Here we'll leave the running back out on a route. Here we should not have. But you take what you can, right? That was a pickup of 4 or 5. And I just like what you can do with this. I mean, typically you are going to probably block up the running back and, you know, keep 6 in. But the tight end gets to a really nice spot. If your guys did block, it is better for sure. Like, here's the problem with Madden. Let's just go on a rant real quick. We block 6 people. They send 3, 4 people. What in the world, man? I mean, I guess it's like an overload, but like they can't pass that off, I guess. I don't know, man. And we block the running back. Like, why is he just scanning right? Why is he not scanning to the left and then he can't get there? Oh, I hate this game sometimes, man. But halfback drag. Maybe you shouldn't even block your running back. They don't do anything. Here, we're going to hit the tight end. Click on, come back to the ball, catch the ball. We're trying to throw the ball down the field. You still are blocking 6. You do have a nice little run game out of this. Quick options against this PA slot stuff here, while still throwing the ball down the field. And then, of course, bench. That's bench switch. That's a classic there, of course. I feel like everybody has ran bench or bench switch at some point in their life. But gun tight, really good formation. Tough to match up with because you don't get all the coverage calls that you would normally get in real life in Madden. You're kind of just stuck in cover 2, stuck in cover 3 with a Mabel, or, you know, whatever your adjustments are very minimal that you can run in this game for sure. So these condensed formations are a little bit more tough to stop than they even normally would be in real life. So good stuff out of gun tight. There's a ton of stuff that you could personally add to this. I do like Detroit's little gun tight stuff they have out of here, but these ones are the plays I want to focus on in this video. But hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, let me know what it is you want to see here next on the channel here, and yeah, I guess that's it. I hope to catch you in the next one. Later.